So last time I recorded a sketchbook tour, this one was supposed to go with it, but the file corrupted or something. So I'm re-recording this. My smoke alarm battery has been changed since then, so there's going to be no interruptions. And this sketchbook was from 2015. So that was 2 years ago. And there's not much to say about this one, but I did put a fortune cookie thing here and some stickers. I used to put fundamentals from Psychra's videos in my sketchbooks all the time. And this sketchbook, I couldn't paint in it or anything like I wanted to. These days that doesn't really stop me, so I only sketched in this one and used markers. And we had a project for school at the time, so my friend wrote a bunch of details about their character, and I drew it for them. I don't have it anymore, and they probably still have it somewhere, I assume. And this was a robot OC I was going to do an animation with, but I never finished it. I don't even know if I still have the files for that anymore. And then this is my Apocalypse OC, Silica, and I did make an animation out of this and finish it, but I don't know where that went either. And there was a bunch of concept stuff that I wanted to do for my school project. I did my witch OCs from the last videos, and basically these are what I was going to draw for it, and I did finish these in the sketchbook. And this is Cyclops OC I designed. And I was going to finish this up for a friend of her character, but I never finished it either. Like last time, there is some wasted space, like I didn't draw on the back that very often, except for to-do lists and stuff. So this is the other Witch OC redesigned with the last one. I don't know which designs I like better now, so. And I drew a bunch of hands on this picture. And this was the first pictures I did. Basically, I organized a slide presentation with these drawings in it. And that's the whole idea. And I did practice some foreshortening stuff and stuff like that in this page. I haven't done that in a while, though, so I think I should probably practice that again sometime. And I drew lapis lazuli right here. There's Claire again. She has a redraw video coming up, or already passed, I don't know which. Some ribbons. And then this was the first time I've ever drawn Annie. So I drew her a lot in the sketchbook, because I wanted to practice her. And then I drew a bunch of my other OCs. So, there's some mouths in the background there. There's the finished thing of my Cyclops design that I did. And I wrote down a bunch of details about her through here. More Annie. Her again. Again. And again. And there's my first to-do list in this sketchbook. I used to do that a lot, was just write to-do lists and insert them in my sketchbooks, but now I have bullet journals. And there's Claire. This is a drawing I based my redraw of her on. And there's Godona. This is Esteltas. Originally, she was going to be my D&D OC, and then she just turned into a goddess, so character that I draw. That's Renee. She's also a goddess. Freya. The second ever picture I drew of Freya. To-do list. Oakley. Beatrice. There's also a video of her. And this was going to be my Attack on Titan OC, but I never finished it. So I just wrote down notes from somebody's video. I don't remember whose video it was. I used to do that a lot. And then I just wrote down a bunch of stuff that I wanted to do for my English class right here. And then this was some stuff about King Arthur that I wanted to watch, but I never did. Like, I wanted to rewatch Monty Python and stuff like that. And there's my Attack on Titan OC. I actually really like this these days, but I never finished it up or anything. The hands and the sword are kind of odd, so that's probably why I didn't finish it. Another Annie. Chalice that I drew. Some notes on motivation, stuff like that from Tori Ann's video. And then this is the first drawing of, I can't remember the names of my OCs. There's Charlie. And some notes about the composition with drawing with Jazza from back then. To-do list on the back of that. Another OC, I don't think I gave her a name, but basically on these, I did some watercolor stuff like these, and these, and then I just added a sketch and markers on top. So I did that with this OC too. And then here's another OC. He's like a shark prince. So I drew this, and then I was sad I didn't add that much details to the fish. So then I'll fix that with this one. That's why I drew it again. And then there's Claire as a ghost. And this was an OT called Nettle. Another to-do list. Drawing I didn't finish. And I was going to do a barista OC with my friends at the time. And she was going to be a lamb, but we never ended up doing it, so I designed a bunch of stuff for her. And then I was going to do a ghost OC, and I did a bunch of these drawings, but I never used them for that OC, and I just winged it the next time I tried to draw her. Lamb OC, the finished version. That ghost OC that I liked the most, but it didn't really like it, so I just did it again. And some notes about the end of the sketchbook. And yeah. There's my English project that I did. There's a finished version of this in one of my sketchbooks. I don't remember which one. And then I actually drew on the back cover here. And here. So that's the end of this sketchbook finally.